was little, I used to... I would keep a pyjama top that I'd worn for a while. I would sleep with it for comfort. It would calm me. The smell wasn't dirt or sweat, it was me. It smelled like me. I would bury my face in it and breathe deeply. It would help me sleep. That's what it is. It's me. It's just me. When I first stepped into my own LNE, I was so excited, and then after a few hours, I felt at home. My smell inside the suit, surrounded by your own atmosphere, the same comfort from my pillow as a child. There it was, inside my suit. I know you can hear me. That's what this is for, isn't it? You have to be watching, you have to be. Why else am I sitting here in my own smell? In this body? My knee still twinges. You didn't know that. I was 8, jumping, trying to get higher, closer. Double bouncing on a trampoline with no sides and big metal springs is a bad idea. Yeah. They told us that in flight school. I laughed. As usual, I'm way ahead of you. Top of my class. First woman to solo pilot a commercial Tyco craft. I've been boarded. I've had crewmates lose their minds. I've had family members die on the other side of the system I never cracked. I just held it all right here. My dreams are becoming so real. They're just so real. And that has to be it. It's got to be just dreams. Just dreams. Nightmares. Fucking nightmares. Oh, fuck. Valka, pull yourself together. What is it? What? His hands. His hands. I've been here. I've done this. This isn't a dream. Oh, fuck. It's got to be. No one can die and wake up. I've been here, I've done this, the cold hard floor, my knee twinge, I've even thought about my own stupid comfort smell. I heard voices. I don't know who. It's like waking up from general anaesthetic. You want to trust those whose hands you've been in, but every instinct tells you not to. You can't imagine the gore they've dealt with. The fluids they've wiped away, the parts of you they've seen and explored. You might have a slight ache, a faint stain on your bleachable hospital-issued blanket. As your eyes blink open, other people, your only indication. Mostly, I remember having brilliant dreams after general. Galloping on a horse bareback. Scaling a high wall, fast and efficiently, no ropes, just agility. As your eyes start to focus, the faint smell of blood and chemicals, wondering what and trying not to imagine too hard, searching the faces of the nurses for some look, some feeling, something that'll tell you that they're lying when they say that everything went well. That's the difference. Other people. Your indication, a small human mirror, that's what was missing here, but I could hear them. Who? 25 people on the ship, on the manifest anyway. I mean, not that I knew anyone too well. This isn't a lifestyle. It's a job. A fucking job, a way to pay off debt. It's not a hard job. I could do it in my sleep. These days, it's the conditions. I don't like sharing with other people. I'm not a great bunker mate. I like my space. I have my rituals. I'm into my own smell. So I like these contracts. Like's the wrong word. I feel easy about these contracts. I strap myself in. I connect myself to the flight computer and I fly. I fly whatever craft they want me to fly. I eat, I sleep, and I start again. It's simple. I choose not to make friends. Not that anyone's really friends on these things. They're just around each other. They work with each other. They sit next to each other while they drink alone, and then they sleep stacked on top of each other. I was stacked above Rosa. Nice enough. A nurse in the sanatorium.
5 minutes.
Young. God, so young. I wonder if she in here too. Oh, if I could want. I stood in a room. I was wearing these clothes. There was a light flash and a sound, and then voices. Male voices, definitely male. I couldn't work out what they were saying. Maybe one word. Consequence. It was the tone, it sounded angry. It reminded me of the doctor. Yeah, right. Harris, he growls at people when they mispronounce words. I walked through there. There was a space. There were pillars. I couldn't see very clearly. I don't know why I got up so soon. I guess I just wanted to move forward. And then, instantly, my vision went blurry. I couldn't hear anything except for my feet scraping, thrashing against cement. My hands were clawing at the air, at the overalls around my neck, and then I woke up here again. I stood straight up. I was disoriented. It must have been one of those dreams. It had to be one of those dreams where you wake up from the dream, but you're still in the goddamn fucking dream. I stood straight up. I was terrified. I wanted to move forward, and then instantly, something hard came down on my head. I'm lying on the ground. My hands and feet are tied. He's got me by the hair. I can smell him. He smells of soap. How? He smells of soap and vinegar. The other one. I can feel the other one. He's trying to release the grip from my hair. Soap and vinegar's fist flies out from my head, and King hits the other one in the jaw. His body sounds dull as it hits the ground. I'm alone again, struggling. I fight hard, but he has me bound tightly. I still can't see him. He binds my eyes. I'm in total darkness. I can hear dull, muffled breathing. The other one's alive, but he's unconscious. For the second time, I feel his hands around my throat. He's not a miner.
2 minutes.
He doesn't work with tools. No, he's an interface man. He uses his hands for eating and wanking and this. Me. He took his time. He took his fucking time. He enjoyed it. He did it as though he knew there would be no consequence. He took my life. Slowly, brutally, he had fun. I can't feel the pain anymore, but I felt it at the time. Every push, every pull, every stab, every moment of his hands on my body, every single moment. If you had explained to me what recalibration of the flight equipment meant, what it really meant,
60 seconds.
I would have laughed out loud. I would have spat. I would have thrown myself from my chair. I would have used that fucking contract to wipe my ass. This is not recalibration. This is an act of torture. This is hell. This is fucking hell. This is happening again. This is happening again. They're out there. I can hear them. And still, I wake with no tools, no protection. Is this it? This experiment, watching a woman being killed over and over, with no way of protecting herself, no way of getting help. No way. No fucking way. Not this time.